Hey guys, Finlux here, back with our blind playthrough of, or semi-blind playthrough of Morrowind. So last time we left off, we were trying to go through the top floor of Aril's trade house.
Come on then, say something or move on.
Who are you? I talked to that dude, and I realized the Imperial Guard. Not all the Imperials are good. Let's put it that way. Let's talk to the Braggart. Reflaud the Braggart. So, you're new to Satanin, like your help. Yep. Okay, so we've seen this general. Oh, he's a trainer. Select skill to train medium armor, long blade, or block. I have 228 gold, but all this stuff is above my skill. So that's interesting. He trains in multiple things, not just one. Yeah, training is expensive, and I assume it just bumps you up a level, which is good. Oh, I should have looked that up. So I was thinking about this more in the days since I haven't played this, and I think what bumps up endurance is presumably, so there's multiple skills that affect endurance, and so it's probably for every 5 of those skills that you get up a level, endurance probably goes up a point. It's probably something like that. I'm adjusting it. They're studio monitors. They're speakers, but they're studio monitors, but the volume dial is super sensitive, and it does static whenever I move it, so it's like, and then sometimes it causes the speakers to go in or out depending on its position. It's a little odd, but all right. Reflaud the Braggart, do a little of this, little of that. He didn't say he's a commoner. A friend of mine says you have to visit the House of Earthly Delights in Saran. All right. Is there prostitution in that, I wonder? Because I know it's made for adults, right? We see a lot of new faces like yours here in Satanin. You're hoping to stand out from the crowd. You need to practice a lot to improve your skills. You want to increase your general level of competence, which is your level. Focus on your major skills, the ones most important to your trade. That way you'll advance more quickly. I don't really care about that necessarily, although I think... I wonder if you need to get to a certain level before Caius Casatus, I think that's his name, lets us move on. I don't know. Also, I remember we get attacked at level 5 because of the Tribunal. One of the expansions sends a Dark Brotherhood assassin after us. But I could just wear the armor, but I don't think I will because that feels kind of like cheating, but I don't know, we'll see. Another little tip newcomers forget. Always carry a little food so you can freshen up when fatigue gets you down. Eat a little and you can feel your energy coming back. Huh. You know, I ate the bread and it didn't say... It said it had no effect or something, so maybe I need to get rid of my fatigue first and then eat some bread, and maybe that's how you get the alchemy skill. I don't know. Little secret. Talk to everyone, talk is cheap. Yep. Morrowind. Northeastmost province in the Tamrelic Empire, bound on the north and east by the ocean, on the west by Skyrim, on the southwest by Cyrodiil, also known as the Imperial Province, and on the south by Black Marsh, also known as Argonia. Got it. I'm a scout. I know places, people, plants, paths, wind, and weather. I serve as guide for travelers and traders, or work as advanced guard and pathfinder for expeditions. I know the geography of Vardenfell and the various geographic regions, which I think that's a new term, which is awesome. My best defense is stealth, sneaking past trouble, but I can fight bow or blade in various armor styles when the job requires it. So let's do geographic. Vardenfell has 9 regions, each with their own plants and terrain. They're called the Ascadian Isles, the Ashlands. Oh, right, and we're in Vardenfell. Also known as Morrowind, I think, right? Okay. Ascadian Isles, Ashlands, Azura's Coast, the Bitter Coast, which I think is where we're at, the Grazelands, Molag Amur, Red Mountain, West Gash, and Shiogorad. Alright, tell me about the Bitter Coast. The western coast of Vardenfell from Seyda north to Narmok is called the Bitter Coast. The western coast from Seyda from Seyda north to Narmok. Right, so Seyda is the south part of the western coast. Got it. Narmok is a tiny island fishing village in the Bitter Coast region of western Vardenfell. See, this is good. We're starting to get our bearings, kind of. Services. Yep. Offers training. No. Tell me about Seyda small seaport in the Bitter Coast region on the southwest coast of Vardenfell. Yeah, I think we've... Yes. Okay. Terrible place, someone in particular. The Altmer Aril runs Aril's trade house. So Sir Argala is the chief agent at the Census and Excise office. Not much here. And a lighthouse. Silt started services. Yep, the road north goes past Pelagia to Balmora, east to Vivek, and southeast to Ebonheart. Now the question is where we go from this point forward, because my thought was Balmora for a couple reasons. One, we could report into Caius Casadus and get our next assignment, which I think is... I don't remember. I vaguely remember, like, you're too green, come back when you get more experience. Something like that. Because I remember being super confused. I was like, what the F? What am I supposed to do? Like, he doesn't straight up tell you. You have to kind of figure it out for yourself, I think. But... So go there, turn that in. That'll have, presumably armors so we can fix more stuff. It's going to be a bigger town, I think, than Pelagiad or Ebonheart, I think. And so presumably more work, maybe a fighter's guild. We might be able to join that. Probably a temple, so we can figure out what's wrong with us, why our personality is suffering. And, yeah, it's just a bigger city. But Pelagiad and Ebonheart, Vivek, I remember, like, all the weird temples and stuff, and that doesn't look like a place I'm ready to go at all. Vardenfell District is one of 6 Imperial Administrative Districts of Morrowind. Oh, so Vardenfell is not the whole of Morrowind. Consisting of the island of Vardenfell, surrounded by the inland sea and dominated by the titanic volcano Red Mountain and its associated ash wastelands. And I think Red Mountain is the end of the game, but I don't think we can go there yet. Which is funny. Wait, so there's Vardenfell District. Why is that not a specific... Oh, it is. Oh, I thought I scrolled down, but I guess I didn't. Vardenfell District is one of 6 administrative districts. Wait, so how is this different? Consists of the island of Vardenfell, Great House and Imperial settlements in the city of Vivek, surrounded by the inland sea, dominated by the titanic volcano Red Mountain and its associated ash wastelands. Vardenfell and the Vardenfell District is not super different as far as information, but that's okay. We'll say goodbye. We got some good information from this guy. And I'm just realizing now that the fact that I'm reading everything and it's basically been almost 10 minutes and we've only talked to one person, this is going to be a long freaking playthrough. Long. Probably several hundred episodes. I mean, I'm kind of excited about that, but at the same time, people are just going to be like, ugh. Yeah. You know? So we'll see. Maybe I'll be able to do some other little ones from time to time as well. You know, just to break up the... Because if people don't like Morrowind, then they're not going to like my channel for a few months, essentially. Alright, dude. So we read that. That's really neat.
Talk with you? Something tells me I might regret it.
Why? That's right. It's my butt. It's fantastic. Look at these pants. Not anyone can wear pants like this. Go ahead, you're not interrupting anything. I'm alone. Scout. You need directions? Pelagiad, Belmora, Caldera, Ebonheart, Vivek. Oh, good. We get to ask about all of these now. See? Fantastic, right? What does she train in? Service refusal. You must have been misinformed. I don't offer services to the public. Right, because we're at 37 out of 100, so she's probably... You probably need 40 or below. Or above. That's okay. That's alright. Ah, alone. Scout and journeyman of the Blades. Yep. Tell me about Belmora. Oh, Alone's directions to Belmora have been added to your inventory. Your journal has been updated. Belmora is the district seat of House Slalu and the largest settlement on Vardenfell after Vivek City. Oh, well, and here I thought it was a smaller town. Good roads lead north from here to Belmora, passing through Fort Pelagiad and Pelagiad Village. From Belmora, roads lead north to Aldroon through the town of Caldera. Maybe I better write down the directions to Belmora for you. It's a long walk and a little confusing. Maybe we should walk there. Fill in some of our map, you know? Okay. Alright, Bitter Coast. Western Coast, yeah. Tell me about Caldera. And I wonder if Belmora gets added to our map at this point, or do you have to go there to have that happen? Oh, Manny's right here, by the way. Caldera is a recently chartered imperial town and mining corporation north of Belmora on the road to Aldroon. The Caldera Mining Company has been granted an imperial monopoly to remove raw ebony from the rich deposits here. Caldera is a new town, recently built in the Western Imperial style, and most of the citizens are outlanders and new colonists. Which means we probably have a better reputation there. I don't remember who it was, but they said, you know, stick with your kind first, do what you can, build up the reputation, and then, you know. And Caldera, that's the name of like a lake in a volcano crater, I think. A dormant volcano or a collapsed volcano. The crater at the top of it fills in with rain, and that becomes a caldera, whatever. All right, Ebonheart. South on the road from Pelagiad, built on the western shore of the water-founded city of Vivek, Ebonheart is the seat of the imperial government for Vardenfell district. Oh, really? Ooh, excuse me. So it might be good to go there. I mean, if the government's, you know, in a busy center of maritime trade, Castle Ebonheart is the home of Duke Vedum Dren, the district's ruler and emperor's representative. Oh, wow. Huh. Also located at Castle Ebonheart are the Vardenfell District Council Chambers and the Hawkmoth Legion Garrison. The East Empire Company has its headquarters in Ebonheart. So possibly trade. I mean, they're probably not just gonna, you know, give jobs to any jerk off the street, you know what I'm saying? I probably need some sort of reputation before jobs start popping up as well. So it might be a better, yeah, find a guild, you know, start working my way up, and then maybe we can do something. I don't know. We'll see. I don't think it's going to be possible to talk to everybody in all of these towns. I think that's a fool's errand, but you never know. Oh, and Sheogorad now. Excellent. All right, Narmak, Tiny Island, latest rumors, local tax collectors missing. We're probably never gonna find them. If foul play was involved, if I was from here, if I lived in Sedanin, and you know I killed them, I wouldn't just leave them out in the street. I would drag them out into the swamp somewhere, or throw them in, you know, where the creatures can eat it. Like, unless you stumble upon it, he's probably gone. Don't know anything about adventuring? Here's the basics. Travel light, run like a coyote. Don't go poking in holes unless you know what you're doing. Common sense. That's pretty good advice, actually. Just taking out some basic level smugglers was... And they didn't even have armor or anything, I don't think. taking them out was hard. Someone attacks you first. Yep, Morrowind. Northeast, blah, blah, blah. Yep. My trade, I'm a scout. Right. Okay, same as that. Oh, I know the geography of Vardenfell. Okay. Island of Vardenfell surrounded by the inland sea. Vardenfell known for... Yeah, okay. Huh. It seems like a lot of these terms just do the same stuff, which, I mean, makes sense because that's a lot of writing. You know what I mean? Okay, Pelagiad is a newly chartered imperial village on the road north from Vivec to Balmora. Right on the western edge of the Ascadian Isles region. The village is right outside the Imperial Legion garrison at Fort Pelagiad. The houses and shops are built in the Western Imperial style. Pelagiad looks more like a village in the Western Empire than a Morrowind settlement. That makes sense. It makes sense they'd pay attention to building styles as well. Services... Seyda-Neen. Lighthouse of Seyda-Neen is a beacon of mariners throughout the Inner Sea. Did we, Inner Sea, the waters enclosed between mainland Morrowind and Vardenfell Island. Mainland Morrowind, right, we're... Yeah. At some point I saw the world map and I was like, wait, we're just on... I figured it was just that... the island that we saw on the map, the Vardenfeller. But no, it's way freaking bigger. I don't know if you could swim across the ocean. But yes. Oh, we got more stuff. Shiorgorod Island, the countless nearby smaller islands and barren rocks are a desolate wilderness from the main island of Vardenfell into the Sea of Ghosts. Sea of Ghosts is the name for northern waters lying between Tamriel and the northern continent of Atmora. Yeah, I hope you guys are ready for tons of reading. Alright, anything new from this? No, but she tells me about Vivec. Or she can, yeah. Okay. Okay, Pelagiad is the next town up the road. Cross the bridge out of town, just stay on the road from Pelagiad. Take the road north to Balmora and Caldera, or east to Ebonheart and Vivec. If you have the cash and are in a hurry, or are afraid of getting lost, take the Silt Strider to Balmora or Vivec. Yeah, it's probably better to just walk. Speak to Darvane Hlaren at the Silt Strider landing across the bridge and south along the shore, and if you plan to travel widely, get a copy of Guide to Vardenfell from Rill. It's got maps. Oh! We should do that then. See? That's fantastic advice. Alright, tell me about Vivec. Vivec City is south on the road from Pelagiad. Vivec is the largest settlement on Vardenfell and one of the largest cities in the east. Built on Norvane Bay, completely surrounded by water, the city itself is a group of giant town-sized buildings called cantons. I remember seeing those. The High Fane and the Palace of Vivec are visited by hundreds of tourists and pilgrims daily. Outlanders mostly confine themselves to the foreign canton. Oh. While natives live, work, and shop in the great house compounds and residential cantons. Dude, this thing is full of culture. Okay. The portion of the Padomaic Ocean lying north of Vardenfell is known as the Sea of Ghosts. Waters of the Padomaic Ocean completely surround Tamriel. Oh. The continent of Akavir lies across the Padomaic Ocean to the east, and the continent of Atmora lies across the Sea of Ghosts to the north. I don't know if they've ever done any games not in Tamriel. They probably have. Okay, so Vardenfell district. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay, so we need to purchase Guide to Vardenfell, the book from Arel. We should probably go do that now before we forget. Okay. Whoa.
I don't
What
think
have we
so.
here? Interesting.
Don't talk to me. Okay, tell me about barter. All right, you... Right, and we need to try eating more of this stuff to see what happens. All right, Lives of the Saints. Miscellaneous, maybe? Can I search? Huh. The Apprentice Mortar. I mean, I don't have it, right? No. Okay, Elon's directions to Balmora. Alright, we got paper, Lives of the Saints. I don't think it would be a scroll. And these are all the things I sold him previously, right? Is it just... Oh, Well... I don't see it. So that's potentially a problem. Oh yeah, tell me about skooma. Oh, right. Yes, I have... Yeah, I think I asked him about that. Okay. Where... Right, I mean, it makes sense that the stuff that he has is on the shelf. Like that. I assume if you steal it, you can no longer purchase it from him, but where... Well, maybe I'm just screwed.
Probably nothing.
You like to dance close to the fire, don't you?
You say that because I'm walking near you, or because I smell?
Do you want something?
Sure. Okay, well... I am Tantrum and Dallin Bard. We're the dark-skinned... Yep, okay. Okay. Looking for better armor, better weapon. Yep. Secret. If you're thinking of traveling upcountry near Shirogorad or out Molag Amur Way or inside the Ghost Fence, you need to know about Corpus. Yes. Yep. Right. Man, I really hope we don't get it. I feel like it's one of those things they're gonna mention because you're gonna get it eventually. I'm a bard. As an entertainer, I share songs and stories with patrons and peasants. As a scholar, I travel the world, speaking with people, learning the lessons of history and human nature, and because a good bard must experience adventure at first hand in order to present its drama effectively, I've learned to defend myself with the noble tools of medium armor and long blade, and I've mastered minor mysteries of alchemy, enchantment, and illusion. We might go back and talk to that lady again. The guy to Vardenfell. I don't... Yeah. Yep. Is that all? I think that's all. Strange that I can only ask him about these things, but other people I can ask about other stuff.
I only have a few moments.
All right. What? You're in Seidani and you're new here, so what do you want from me? I'm Albasius Cololius, Battle Mage. Let's see. Our civilization brought peace and prosperity to all Tamriel. Yes. Did you hear that some fool lost Mentor's ring in a tomb along the Bitter Coast, or so they say? I don't know what Mentor's ring is. Sounds cool as hell, but in a tomb along the Bitter Coast, that's... I mean, a tomb along the entire Bitter Coast, that's a big area. So it's great. Thanks for the rumor. Guess if you want to find it, you can, but... Yep. Just like that, yeah. Stick to your own kind to start. Yep. Right, Corpus. I'm a battle mage. Though arrayed as a Western knight with heavy armor, axes, and long blades, my primary training is in the College of Alteration, College of Destruction, and College of Conjuration. Excuse me. To round out my education, I've mastered enchantments and alchemy. Potions made through alchemy or purchased from alchemists grant me the magics of restoration, mysticism, and illusion colleges. And can there be any more terrible master of the science of war than a battle mage? I think not. Okay, so that I think is everything. What's over here? Sturdy arch door, which is locked. Fair enough.
Talk with you?
Come on,
Something
then.
tells me I
Say
might
something
regret
or
it.
move on.
Yeah. Specific place, was it? Right. If you plan to try get a copy of Guide to Vardenfell from a rill, it's got maps. I mean, he doesn't have it. So, maybe that's... maybe it's glitched or something. Anyway, what, journal? Detailed directions to Balmora. Balmora is the district... Oh, are these the, Okay. Say to Neen to Balmora by road. Leave the village by the North Bridge. Follow the road east past the Silt Strider Port. East of Say to Neen, the road heads northwest through the ridge. Intersects a northwest-southeast road. Northwest-southeast. Okay, turn left, northwest, and past the village of Pelagiad on your right. Road continues north, swings northeast until it reaches a four-way intersection. The road to Balmora turns left, northwest, descends into Foyada Mamaka, a deep volcanic ravine. I'm glad she wrote it down because I have no idea where any of this is. The road follows the ravine northeast for a short distance, turns left, climbs out of the ravine to the northwest, north of the ravine, past Fort Moonmoth on the right, come to an intersection with a signpost, head due west towards Balmora. Two small bridges cross the Odai River. On the west side of the river, go north, passing the Silt Strider Port, entering the walls of Balmora. Mind the signposts and be careful in bad weather or darkness. It is easy to stray from the road. Okay. Ah, excellent. Caldera. Narmok. Right, so they said this is the whole Bitter Coast, right? So somewhere along here, there's a tomb which has a ring in it. And Pelagiad, that's Pelagiad. This is Balmora. Vivek. And Ebonheart. Wow. Okay, yeah. Okay. Well, so...
Come on, then. Say something or move on.
So no,
Yes, sir.
no guide.
Greetings to you, Nord.
Oh, yes, I am a Nord. No guide to Vardenfell. That's disappointing. Also, yes, Vodunius Nucius. Let's find him. Oh, but real fast. Save. Loxley 008. Alright, that's Fargoth. Elder Fire.
I only have a few moments.
Here he is.
I only have a few moments.
Not happy here? In fact, no, I'm not. If I had 100 drakes, I'd be on the next boat to Narcissus. I came here to make my fortune. All I've got is this cursed ring. Say, would you give me 100 drakes for it? The ring itself is worth more than that, but the enchantment is cursed, and no one will buy it from me. It has a nifty little enchantment that helps you run faster. Problem is, it sucks the blood right out of you every time you use it. Please? You'll be doing me a real favor. I do have, I guess they're drakes. I have a couple hundred, but helps you run faster, but it sucks the blood out of you, which I don't like. Ring itself is worth more than that. I assume it, maybe if it's cursed, once you put it on, you can't take it off? I don't know. I guess we'll do it. I feel like this is the wrong move, but... Thank you, you're a lifesaver. I'll grab the next boat out of here. Thanks again, and I hope your luck here is better than mine was. Your journal has been updated. Nusi's cursed ring has been added to your inventory. 100 gold. Alright, what is this? This must be the ring. Damage health 10 points on self. Fortify athletics 5 points for 60 seconds. Still value 100. It's more than that, but not really. Oh, okay. Well. Alright, so... I don't know how much... Let's go talk to the Silt Strider, find out how much... How much it is to go to Balmora, you know? Oh, yeah. So we are running at the moment. I want to... Let's try eating some bread here in a second. And then hop, 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 hop. Maybe that's enough now. Where is bread? Bread. Bread has no effect on you. Okay. Did it change my... I guess you need to eat something that does have an effect on you. Maybe that's why my personality is down. I don't know. Ash yam. I feel like this is... Eating random stuff is probably going to be a mistake. No effect on you. Okay. Why do I think this is going to poison us? It did something. Now 13, but what did it do? Well, it didn't say, but what did it do? Alright, well, whatever. It definitely did something.
Why walk when you can ride?
It's a great question. Alright, tell me your destination. Oh, let's... Right, okay, well, he's out of here, so... Oh, travel, yeah. I mean, it's not too much. Nisus is pretty expensive. Suran, Vivek, Balmora, 16. I mean, it's not terrible. Right? Probably not. Right, so that little... all this little bit is all of this. That's fair. Should we head to Pelagiad? Guess we could try. Do I want to sell a bunch of these alchemy ingredients? Also, I'm still annoyed that I don't know what the thing does. You know, the poisoning, I mean. I assume we're poisoned, but who knows? You know, okay, let's... So that was 13. No effect on you. Huh. This time it has no effect on us. So what, only the first time you eat it, it does something? Or maybe it does some sort of effect, and that's what causes you to learn alchemy. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, well. Oh yeah, the other thing is, oh man, should I, am I gonna really go through and pick up every one of these frickin' things? How much are these worth? Value 1. Not much, basically. Does it change the... How far do I need to move to get the map covered? Oh, you know what I should do? Ah, the fog is going away. Okay, well, first off, 285. Okay, hitting stuff reduces the condition, obviously. Also, my question was like, well... Oh, blunt weapon is 20? That's pretty decent. Long blade is definitely our best thing. Well, okay, so that's a long blade, that's a long blade. I should probably equip something like this, or we could even do blunt weapon, but while we have basically no armor, my thought is give ourselves a decent weapon. You know, and the next thing would be you know, not as much of a stamina or fatigue drain as I thought. It's definitely slower. Maybe, I'm sure there's different fatigue amounts. Oh, and, hang on. Let me scroll all the way up. Athletics is one of my skills, so we probably... I don't necessarily know if I want to run a bunch. But it's so boring otherwise. Should I hop instead? Alright, signpost. Ebonheart. What maybe I should do is, I could purchase the, the mortar and pestle from the dude. Did I get these already? I could purchase the mortar and pestle from him and then see if we could actually make our own potions and stuff. I don't know how that works, but that's not a bad idea. Oh, Fargot's house, yeah. Where are we? Oh, right, okay. I'm really kind of annoyed he doesn't have that book that I wanted. Alright, I'm back, dude. Okay. Yes, this. Oh, value 100. Well, man. 128. Maybe it's not worth it yet. Well, I feel like I'm going to make a bad decision by doing this, but at the same time, it's like, well, there's worse things to spend my money on, I suppose. All right. Can I drop it by 2? Maybe that'll work. Maybe he'll accept it. Ah, damn it. Well, let's try 1. Okay. It's because you're terrible, but he's like, all right, I'll pity you.
Greetings to you, Nord.
Thank you. All right, now how does this work? Okay. Name. Oh man, do I need to actually know what these do? Okay. I'm trying to this is probably gonna fail spectacularly. Test potion. Did it not work, or what was the deal? I'm gonna guess it didn't work, but we'll try it. Right? Okay, so we have 2 bread. Did it consume the bread? I think it did. These look less. Right, okay. Okay, yes, so it did consume the stuff. But we got screwed, so... Well, I mean, of course, we don't know what we're doing. We're just we mixed bread with whatever, so... as far as I could tell... It didn't say it failed or anything, it just consumed them and that was all. So, okay. Well... Yeah, okay. Well, alright then. Alright, fair enough. We'll try eating the bitter green petals, I suppose. No effect on you. Indeed. What about Comberry? No effect on you. Wow, this is super... Value 23, though. Crab meat. No effect on you. So I'm guessing just maybe bread doesn't count as food? I don't know how this works. Gold cannet. No effect on you. Alright, I'm, a little bit disappointed, honestly. You know what I mean? Like, rat meat. That seems like a bad thing to eat. I don't think there's actually crafting or anything in the game, is there? The Flynn, Grief, Matzi. Spoiled Cure Disease Potion. Well, what happens if I do that? Does it poison you at the expense of curing, presumably, I have a disease? I don't know. Marshmarrow. Okay. Alright. Let's sell some of this crap, then. Ampoule Pod. Ash Yam. Black Lichen. Bone Meal. Bread. Bungler's Bane. Wow, that was only 2? It's disappointing. Chokeweed. Coda flour, about half. What's up, Jack? Crab meat. Man, we're getting taken here. Large Kwama egg. Woo! Well, we're making some of our purchase stuff back. Racer plumes, huh? Scamp skin, scrib jerky. Thing is, I don't know if any of this is ever going to be useful. Oh, 50 apiece. Are you? Here comes the kitten. Here comes Jack, baby. Oh, yeah, look at this cat. Look at this cutie. See, this is love. This is love right here. He wants to smell the beer, but I would recommend that you don't do that, Jack, baby. Okay. Let's see. So, I'm gonna hold on to the spoiled cure disease potion. Maybe that'll work. Wickwheat. The spore pods, sure. Small Kwama egg. Okay, and so that is... See, he's going for the beer. He's like, what is that? What is it? Tell me! But no. Alright, so that's not bad. I mean, right now we're just... Let's see if we can, just one. I don't know if that counts as mercantile. Would you... I can't see what I'm doing, Jack. Would you move? Okay, he took it. So, where is my mercantile skill? 4. So it's probably two each. I'm sure it goes up skill, like, if he agrees with the higher amount, then it's, you probably get more points. Why are you sitting right near the mouse, Mr. Kitty? Why are you sitting right near the mouse? That's not acceptable. Whoa, baby. Okay. All right. Listen. Oh yeah, see, magic items. I like that it's not like the inventory like tells you. It tells you all the stuff. Oh, one thing that I was gonna look up was these. Like, how often do you just have to wait 24 hours? Do you have to be asleep for 24 hours? How does that work? That's the question. But now at least we have a little bit more money. You know, we weren't doing anything with all those ingredients anyway, even though eating a couple of them gave us some alchemy stuff. I don't know what it did. Maybe that's why my personality is terrible, because they're like, what did you eat? I'm like, I don't know. I'm just I'm eating everything. Everything I come across, I will eat a little bit of it. Also, notice as our thing go up, the chance used to be 31, now it's 32. We'll wait a little bit more. It's now 33. Max, I think, is 36. Although maybe that's more now. 35. Yeah. Okay. All right, well, I guess we need to start go. I guess we need to go elsewhere now. Should I mean, I suppose I could just take the Silt Strider to, I suppose I could just go to Balmora, turn in the thing, and then see what he has to say. Maybe that's the best, move. I like how it's not even really staying still. It's kind of moving back and forth a little bit. All right, do I want to save over this? No, we'll save at the end. We'll,
Where would you like to go?
all right, let's travel, lady. Let's go to Balmora. Where, sorry, hang on a sec. Balmora is here. And, right, so presumably I see these. So I vaguely remember, like, going up and going down and around and stuff, and so that's, yeah. We'll figure it out. Travel Balmora.
Where would you like to go?
Well, hello. I thought it would actually, like, walk us here. I thought we'd actually get to see it. But no. Oh, there's people on the roof. Oh, look at that dude. He's, why is he walking like that? Does he chafed? Or is it because he's a lizard? I mean, that's not mutually exclusive, I suppose. Oh, it even, yeah, shows a little silk strider. That's cool. Silt. I keep saying silk strider, but yeah. All right, what's up, dude? Town of Balmora, Outlander. I'm a caravaner, manage the Silt Strider. All right, tell me about all of these things, and then we'll stop. Balmora, council seat of the great House Hlalu, largest town of Vardenfell except for Vivek City, located on the Odai River, and sitting astride the Aldrun Vivek Road. Balmora is an important mercantile trade and travel center. Hightown is the administrative center with the temple and manor houses. The shops, guilds, and trade houses of the commercial district are north of the river. Labor Town's modest corner clubs and homes are south of the river. That's where we need to go. From Balmora to Aldrun, Surin Vivek, or Sadanin by Silt Strider. Okay. Yep, Dunmer. Journal is updated. The Legion champion, Larius Varro, over at Moonmoth Legion Fort. I don't know where that is. Has sworn an oath to stop corruption. He hasn't had much luck going through official channels. The syndicates have got their people covered, coming and going. Okay, that's awkward. He'll never get anywhere working through the system. He's going to have to find someone who can get him around the system or through the system, like straight and hard through the system. So he needs Someone way more skilled than me. Little advice, if you're heading in the back country, always carry a couple of restore health, restore fatigue, cure disease, cure blight potions with you. Yes, that's the other thing. Like in State of Need, we couldn't really get anything. There weren't really any services there, and the one shop didn't really have a lot in the way of stuff. There's Jack. Talk to everybody. My trade. Yep. Tell me about Odai. River Odai flows through the center of Balmora to the coast near Hla Ode. Outlander is anyone born and raised outside of Morrowind. Most Dunmer think anyone who isn't a native-born Dunmer is an Outlander. Dunmer with Western words and ways are also immediately identified as Outlanders. We're very sensitive to accents, clothes, and manners in Morrowind. Outlanders are foreigners, and Morrowind doesn't like foreigners. It's not bad here in Hlalu territory, but on the rest of Vardenfell, folk are very cool to Outlanders. Be patient, pleasant, and you'll do all right. Yes. Okay, go to Hlalu Council Manor for House Hlalu services. Temple faithful go to the Balmora Temple. Outlanders go to Fort Moonmoth for the Imperial Legion and the Imperial Cult, southeast of town. So the Moonmoth Fort is here in Balmora. That makes sense. Try Balmora Fighters Guild. If you hear something, by the way, Jack's rubbing his face against the microphone. Try Balmora Fighters Guild or Balmora Mages Guild. That's what we need. Presumably. Morag Tong offer services. Better shops are in Hightown on the hill. Plenty of merchants in the commercial district east of the river, and a few traders in Labor Town west of the river. Yes, my cat. Yes, okay. Solstheim, someone in particular. None of the Hlalu counselors live in Balmora. Nileno Dorvane at the council hall is the ranking Hlalu local. At the Fighters Guild, Adis Fireeye is the steward. Ithasi Rilvane is the Morag Tong steward. Fildrello Sadri. Is that one of the dudes in the Skyrim vampire thing? Something Sadri. Sadri is the steward for the Balmora Tribunal Temple. Sugar Lips Habasi is the local Thieves Guild boss. Who am I missing? Oh, Mages Guild. Ranis Athras is their steward. Okay, so here in Balmora, you have... there's a Hlalu. That's one of the factions, right? So there's Hlalu Fighters Guild. Morag Tong. Tribunal. Thieves Guild. And Mages Guild. And that's 6 that we know of. Somewhere someone mentioned Imperial Cult. Oh yeah, okay, you. So that's probably the Imperial Cult also, right? Oh, and you're giving me... Oh, man, you're telling me things. Southwall. Southwall is a working-class corner club in Balmora, east of Odai River, on the south end of Labor Street, owned by Bakula Kloskius. Is that where they told us to go? Huh. The owner and proprietor of Southwall, working-class Balmora corner club east of the Odai River. Well, tell me more about the Fighters Guild. West of the Odai River, looking up towards the temple, the Fighters Guild is halfway up on your right. They're always looking for people. If you're thinking of joining up, ask for Idis Fireeye, the local guild steward. It's probably what we're going to have to do. Mages Guild is west of the river, 1 street up from the water side, by the open plaza just north of the Siltstrider port. If you're planning to join the Mages Guild, you want to talk to Ranis Athras, the guild steward. The temple, I guess. Balmora Temple stands on Rich Hill in the northwest part of town. Shrine there cures disease and poison. They offer various other services as well. All right, tell me about the Fighters Guild. Well, okay, yeah, basically the same thing. Foreigners. We don't like foreigners much in Morrowind. This is our country. We don't like foreigners who come in and steal our land and our treasures and tell us what to do and how to live. No one really likes that, though. Fort Moonmoth is the Imperial Legion's garrison southeast of Balmora, just outside of town. General Laris Varro is the commandant, and Rad Hardheart is the chapter steward. Chapter steward is the fellow to talk to if you're thinking of enlisting. Prulius Pontanian, an enchanter, is the Imperial agent. Between the Imperial Legions and Imperial cult staff, they have about a dozen service providers out there. Balmora's Imperial cult shrine is outside of town to the southeast. In Fort Moonmoth, Eldasi Thurothron is the priest in charge there. The altar there cures diseases and poison. They offer various other services. Yes. Okay, so we need the temple. And that, I think, is all. You have been incredibly helpful. I don't know who that bow-legged dude is, but I don't even know where we are. There's the river. And I assume this is north, so we presumably are south of the river? I don't know, dude. I'm gonna have to talk to him again, figure out what the deal is. Okay. Alright guys, well that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for your time and attention. Really do appreciate it. Really hope you guys are enjoying these episodes. I know I'm going slow. This whole playthrough is probably going to be like that as I stumble around, and it's a world. It's like a functioning world, you know? And if... yeah. I'm probably not going to talk to everybody. I mean, maybe. We'll see. We'll see, Jack. Probably not. But yeah. So, as always, guys, questions, comments, concerns, good, bad, or indifferent, let me hear them. I do try and read all of them. I do try and respond to all of them. What is your guys' unique positive moment for today? For me, it's the fact... yeah, honestly... work kind of sucked, and being able to sit down after a long day, have a beer, play some games, it's really nice. It's just, you know, with both kitties, you know, one in my lap, one right here, you know, just really, really nice. You know, it's like the perfect thing. But that's my unique positive moment. Hopefully your guys are just as good, if not better. Hopefully better, of course. And I hope to see you guys next time. Until then, guys, take care.